Hey guys, welcome to this video, and I want to go over why I decided to become a polyglot at the age of 35. So I'm someone who's failed at all my things in life. I had crippling anxiety from the ages of 11 to 34, and I never had the ability to consciously think about myself. So I suck at business. I can't do sales. I can't do anything. I had to drop out of university due to health reasons. Couldn't keep a normal job. The longest job I had was a junior web developer for a long time, which was still hard because I was going through panic attacks. So at this time, I finally don't have to worry about panic attacks anymore because for the sake of a miracle, I learned how to save myself. No thanks to religion or Christianity. But why did I decide to become a polyglot at the age of 35? Now, like, what could possibly do? I have brain damage. I have physical injuries. I can't even go out that much. So why am I learning to be a polyglot? Well, actually, that is the reason why I'm doing a polyglot. So I'm trying to gain my influence. And what I learned is I used to think like, oh, I fucking hate languages. Let's speak one language and it'll efficiently make the world grow faster. Yeah, that is true. If we all spoke one language, whether it be Korean, Swahili, French, Arabic, Hindi, if we all, or any, or if Tagalog, Finnish, whatever, like if we all spoke one single language, we'd be fine. We'd actually develop technology at a faster pace. However, here's the catch. I am not just about technology increasing faster. I want to direct it. So I wanted to learn how to gain the maximum amount of rapport with a lot of influential people. And also the strength of the connection of the rapport is very amazing as well. So I target languages that I learn depending on societal, political, and cultural factors and economic factors. So there's a few things that I consider when I pick a language to spend the day. Geographic region, I'm in Canada, so I'm going to learn French for sure. As a geopolitical reason. I want to be Canadian. I maybe get into politics. I don't want to get into politics because I'm not interested in that. But I want to have political influence with the sways have say because the vast majority of Canadian politicians speak pretty decent French, and having that conversation be able to like look, I can do it in English. I really don't need to learn French to do politics, but to do it easier, to do it more efficiently, you have to gain rapport. Politics and rapport is very important. So I'm going to learn French so I can do politics. Not to be a politician, but to have conversations with Canadian politicians as a fellow Canadian. I'm Canadian, by the way. I'm not Korean. I'm Canadian. I do speak very fluent Korean. Not completely native, but I can speak somewhat decently. And look, I'm learning Korean because it's my ethnic root, so that's another reason. That's a cultural reason. Family relationship reasons because my family's all Korean, and also my name is Korean, so I have to like get close to my identity to a certain degree. I'm learning Swahili because I want to connect with people in Africa. Swahili is the most populous language over there. And Arabic because Arabic people are like I'm a light skinned guy. Arabic people are also light skinned guy, but they're very connected for some reason, for geopolitical cultural reasons. They're very connected with the black culture, black women and black community. And I talk with a lot of them on language exchange servers. So and they speak French too. So we kind of because Northern Arabic people speak a lot of French colonial reasons, same as English and stuff like that. So, anywho, I'm learning French because I want that cultural understanding. Because like I do go to African American servers. I got kicked out of the Ghanaian server because I was getting a little bit too much. Because like sometimes too much of a good thing if not controlled or if not skilled enough in delivery can be a bad thing. So I was trying to be nice and they still kicked me out because I couldn't control myself. But the African American server, I'm pretty chill for now. Hoping that I'll be continue to be good at there. Because like here's the thing. If I go to the African servers, they're in Africa. They really can't do much. If I talk shit if I go out of bounds in the North American African American servers, they can come up here to Vancouver and beat me up. So there's that check where I can't say whatever the fuck I want. Anyways, I kind of do anyways, but I do it in a more skilled way and it's easier because we're on the same continent and we're like neighboring countries, so we have to like communicate. Geopolitical reason, social justice reasons, I guess I don't know. But so I learned Swahili. It's interesting because like when I talk to Swahili in the African American servers, they don't like it. um, and I didn't really learn Twi, which is a Canadian server, Canadian language. But anyways, it's not on Duolingo. The only sub-Saharan African language on Duolingo is Swahili. They had Zola a long time ago to take it out. Zulu is sorry, there are two. Zulu is also a sub-Saharan African language because it's from South Africa. Haitian Creole is African descent people, but not African, because Haiti is in closer to America than Africa geographically. So, anyways, I'm looking for a connection with people. I'm very close with the Black community, or I'm trying to be. So I learned Swahili, learned Spanish, Spanish is kind of a lot of Black African Americans also learn Spanish, and a lot of immigrant population in North America or America, USA, that speaks Spanish. So I'm gonna get close to that. Uh, Finish, because I'm addicted to fucking Supercell games. I play like an hour, almost hour and a half of Supercell games every day. I tried to quit for 4 days, couldn't do it. I finally quit Clash of Clans, which I'm glad. If I do make a lot of money, the way that Clash of Clans games work is they usually have about a 10,000 to 15,000 USD dollar limit on the purchasing power of their games. And for 15 grand USD, you can max out on most Supercell games, or at least Brawl Star, Squad Busters, and the Clash of Clans. So I can lose progress, and with the hopes that I'll be a multimillionaire and be making hundreds of millions of dollars per month in the future, I'll just come back and remax my account with money in the future. But for now, I just don't want to. It's not that entertaining for me. I just don't want to play. I was looking for an excuse to stop playing a 2D game, which is Clash of Clans. It's an amazing game. A lot of people who have horrible phones can play it. I have a horrible phone by Canadian standards, but I still don't want to play Clash of Clans anymore because I can play Squad Busters and Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars is like old game too. It came in 2018, in the beginning of 2009. I get 2009. It's a 5-year-old game. It's like a long ass old game. So, anyways, I'm gonna play some. And Brawl Stars is a team-based game, which I want to play because otherwise I like Squad Busters, but it's a solo game where it's one against everybody, and I want that kind of team cooperation environment. So I picked up Brawl Stars. Clash of Clans was that time management game and building game construction, which I liked. But I just don't want to play that 2D game anymore. It's just not that interesting to me anymore. So yeah, it's Supercell games. I play a lot. So for Supercell games, I don't spend that much money anymore. I learned how to do that because I was like addicted to. I was spending like $200-300 per month in the first when Squad Busters came out. I know I shouldn't do that, but I did. But now I'm back down to. I just spend the monthly passes on Brawl Stars and Squad Busters, and I maybe spend like $20-30 per month extra on Squad Busters on gold coins, like the currency, to play a bit more. I don't know. I might not even do that, to be honest. So I'm learning how to like slow down my gaming spending because I really don't have that many outlets in life, and gaming was my one single thing that made me happy. I mean, I don't go out to eat. I don't buy clothes. I bought science posters to rehabilitate myself and get away from trauma in the past. Sorry. But I'm trying to get to a better place in life where I don't feel the need to get external validation or like external stimulus for my validation of my self-worth. However you want to say that. So anyways, I love Supercell games. It's a Finnish company. So I thought, hey, you know what? I played the games an hour and a half a day for the last several years now, 8-9 years. So I thought I might learn the language because I got influence. Like, hey, I know I'm not that popular on YouTube right now, but I have I don't really have influence in the sense that people want to come visit me. I have influence in that I learn to communicate in a way that maximizes my thinking power, and I'm not eloquent with it enough yet, but I'm getting there. And I have a lot of influence, and I look up. I can go like I can talk about it, and if I have a specific thought that's ethical, because like if you don't use ethics and justice and good morality and like good peace, love, kindness, friendship, family, health, longevity, community, if you don't do these things, you will run into very big roadblocks on the way to your journey to self-help and self-mastery and business relationships. So I'm trying to do it the very ethical way, but I still do have a lot of influence. I'm not skilled yet to gain influence to get people to come to me. Obviously, I'm not good at that yet, but I'm very good at talking to people and changing the way how they interpret things. I still make a lot of mistakes yet because I'm, not that accomplished. So I go back to I make mistakes because like the thing is this like that full raw thinking power that like African Americans typically use in the gang. So I'm big and boisterous. That's survival mechanism because the amount of rejection that people of darker melanin skin tone and 4C hair people face is so bad that they have to use a lot of reverse psychology thinking on themselves to survive. And I tapped into that energy heavily. So I tried to always make sure that I'm in tune and go together with the Black community. And I tried to do it with the African server, but I think I'm going to have to stick with the African American server for now, or the African people, Black community in the developed world. Because when I do it in the African community, it kind of works, but like the language is not developed. They're not culturally in tune. They're worried about Africa. They're worried about surviving there. African Americans, at least they know how to like do the politics game in the developed world, and that is pretty. You can't like I need that energy, so I'm learning a lot, and yeah, so it's gonna be good. Um, so I try to do things the proper way, and that's why and if you use that energy, you can get a lot of influence from people, but you have to do it morally and you have to do it with the support of people. It's kind of weird because I don't have the support of social media. Nobody wants to view my videos yet. I think I'm gonna get there in the next 3 months, but I'm sorry, I'm just not there yet, and I'm working on it. But for now, people love the side effect energy that I have. Like a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of the minority population, especially the people who are going through more difficult parts in their lives, black people, brown people, Arab people, Asian people, which are I don't really like supporting Chinese and Korean and Japanese and like Filipinos, Indonesians, or Thais or Indian people because they're very racist towards black people. You'd think that because Indian people are minorities, they're dark brown skin, some of them, that they would be more sympathetic towards the black community. No, it's not. They're like, so hey, you know what? We're not as black, and we have straight hair. We want to be separate from them. Arabic people, on the other hand, there's a lot of like light skinned Arabic people, but they're because of geographic region and cultural reasons. I think they're more close to the black community, and that's one of the reasons I'm learning Arabic. Geopolitical reason. So that's the reason I'm learning Arabic, Swahili. I just want to be close. So I just want to do it with like yeah. If I'm gonna be supporting the black community, I don't even learn a single black language. Go fuck myself. So I'm gonna learn some Swahili. Then there's the geopolitical reasons. I just don't want to learn Russian for example because the Russian is like there's over 100 million native Russian speakers, but it's too stressful thinking about Ukraine and shit right now. So I'd prefer to learn Ukrainian, but there's no Ukrainian on Discord to speak the language with, so it's kind of disheartening. So I tried studying Russian, but I just don't want to. I love white girls. So I'm learning those like Northern European languages like German, Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish, and those are the countries that also have high GDP per capita. So I like cute rich girls. Hey, look, I do what I want to do. I'm not that good at attracting a large audience, but I just want to speak my mind. It is what it is. The reason why I'm an atheist, by the way, is because I am in a position where I'm also genetically predisposed to find the most efficient route towards thinking and everything I do. Thinking more because I can't really do that much because of my physical injuries, which partially was caused by Christianity and that Korean immigrant lifestyle that was ignorant to the black community, which is why I'm trying to change things around. And yeah, so that's the reason why I'm trying to do that. I'm also learning Mandarin. I learned 6 years Mandarin when I was in middle and high school when I was going to Singapore American school, and when I was also in Canada, I kind of did a little bit longer. But I'm learning how to do it again. I finally tried to get over my hate for Japanese people for their I forgive Japanese people for what they did in the past for you know conquering Korea and demolishing us. I get it. But what I can't forgive is you guys continuing to spread false historical textbooks inside your classrooms. You got to stop that. You can't be continuing to teach lies in public school systems because of the wrongdoings of our past. You have to own up to that. If you do that, I'm more than happy to completely forgive you guys more. Or I can just learn some Japanese and we can have an ongoing conversation, which I'm probably gonna do. And I just don't. Yeah, like I should learn Tagalog or Indonesian or one of those South Asian, like South Asian languages. Maybe think of Hindi, but I really prefer Arabic over Hindi for now because like I don't want to be farther away from the black community, and Hindi is like a lot of Indian people are racist towards a lot of Indian people are just like Asian, like East Asian people. They're racist towards black people, and I'm trying to change that. I'm not eloquent enough yet. This is why I'm not good at social media so far. Anyways, I'm gonna do that, and then yeah. Oh, by the way, for Asian guys or guys who are nerds or don't have social skills, and you're well, how can I get the blonde white girl? I'll give you a trick. The way to get, so this is how it works. So for the majority of society, there's a very strong pull towards fairness, and I'm not talking about justice. I'm talking about blonde hair, blue eyed, light skin, that kind of thing. And there's a very heavy trend towards that. It's like if you want to be a business salesperson, you have to master that art, and I'm not good at that yet, which is why I suck at business. I'm trying to get better at it. But just talk about how people want to learn how to get girls. There's a couple ways you can go for girls that are genetic, a little bit more less popular in the mainstream and be popular among them and feed yourself that I'm doing a good thing. I used to run the pickup artist community in Vancouver a long time ago, and it was very toxic. It was when I was going through a lot of pain in my life because of my anxiety, and I had uncontrollable anxiety all every day. And I just now I know why it's a toxic community. But back then, if you're in so much pain, you can't really have deep thoughts, and your strategies in life are extremely infantile, and that's what I was doing. But I understand the pickup artist community. I've seen some people grow and change in the community over the years. How to get girls? You have to increase your scope of compassion for a larger group of people so that they support you. Attraction is not just about going to the girl you like and getting attraction from her. It's not like that. We're social. Other people give you permission to have that girl or have that man feel attraction towards you. It's a social aspect. It's a group effort. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like I'm being a little racist here in terms of my communication, but attraction to that nice girl that everyone desires, because it's such a limited resource, so you have to have the approval of the whole entire world backing you up for you to maintain that relationship. If other people disapprove of you, they'll give you a hard time. You're going to have more thinking power, resources wasted in terms of trying to be attractive when in reality what you need to focus on is your social causes. Who are your social friends? Who are your allies? Who's backing you up so that you can have that relationship? You have to understand that the more support you have from a larger group of people, you'll get more money or you'll get more attraction, anything you want. But you have to get the support of the people you are around. Okay, so surround yourself not with people who you want to be all the time, but people who will back you up and support you for your cause and your reason. And the more people you can lift up, the higher the quality of girls you might attract. Don't just be thinking about the girl, thinking about what your purpose is in life, what you're doing in life, how you're living, how you're surviving, what you're providing for the community and stuff like that, right? If you can do those things well, I'm trying to do those things well so I can do social media influencing because I really want to master the art of marketing on top of doing math and science and being a polyglot and maybe physics in the future and robotics, who knows, AI, data science. The reason I'm doing math is because I want to do math that's catered towards the AI field. That's why I'm trying to do math. I'm learning German, Finnish, Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Spanish, French, Chinese, Japanese, Swahili, Arabic. Those are the main languages. So the main European languages, which is Spanish, English, German, and French, and Russian if you want to be technical about it. But Russia's not doing so hot economically or geopolitically, so I'm going to go for the rich countries. And then I like that Northern European, blonde, because like they have the most number of blonde girls. guess what I'm going for, which is like the majority of society. Like, look, if you want to do things that are, gonna get you towards a place of being able to ignore the people around you, you better bring the people who you might ignore up with you, or you're not going to get the people you want to get in terms of your racism potential, which I have as well. So I'm trying to negate that by learning how to gain the support of everyone, which is not as easy as I think it is, but I'm going to go for it. Yeah, so the economic languages are German, French, and Spanish. And then the Northern European languages, which are much smaller in population, but a lot of blonde girls there, blonde chicks. Same reason why I play Supercell games. I love the games because I like blonde chicks. There's a lot of that's why I'm learning Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, and Finnish. Finnish more because I'm playing the game so much, and culturally it's kind of connected to them at this point. Yeah. So hey, look, these are my racist and non-racist reasons for trying to be a polyglot at the age of 35. Like I probably lost everyone at this video, but I just feel like making this video, show you guys what I'm about. I'm trying to do Instagram, Twitter, maybe LinkedIn in the future, a lot of YouTube. I don't want to do TikTok right now because it's too Chinese. Not interested in Chinese culture too much. I'll just learn the language. I just don't want to do TikTok. I'll put reels on Instagram if anything, or YouTube Shorts. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do TikTok. I don't know at this point. If you can support more and more Black women, you will be able to get that blonde girl if that's what you want. If you want to get a Black girl, if you want to get Asian girl, if you want to get a Latina, look, find the woman of your dreams. If it's a man, get the man of your dreams. Who gives a fuck? Okay. I'm just trying to learn life how I want to live, and I want to do it so that I can learn it together with people, not by myself. So I want to learn from everybody, be a good person. Let's recap how many languages I'm learning: English, French, German, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Swahili, Arabic. The only language that I want to be really fluent in is Swahili, French, Spanish, Korean, and English. Those are the 5 basic languages that I will master no matter fucking what. On top of that, I'll try to do Chinese, Japanese, and French. And German, maybe Russian. I don't know. Like it's a combination of the number of native speakers of that language, the geopolitical landscape, the economic landscape, and my attraction to women and my compassion to have that bond with different groups of people, and also social learning purposes. These are like the 6, 7, 8 different reasons why I learn different languages and why I work hard towards being a polyglot at the age of fucking 35, motherfuckers. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get close to science, do some math, study on Duolingo if that's what you want to do. Be a polyglot. Don't be selfish. Learn to listen to people and survive. I'm just trying to like live and be a good person myself. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I'm a generic dumbass, but I'm trying to be a good person. So hope you guys have an amazing day. See you guys next time.